Hello, hello, hello. How are y'all doing? Hi, Iris. I hope you have a good lurk. Welcome on in. I hope everyone's having a nice day. I haven't seen y'all since last year. Heart, heart, heart. Hi, how's it going? Hello, hello, Fox. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Oh, I'm alive. That's all I got right now. I'm leaving after that joke. Fair. I don't blame you. Working on art stuff. Nice. I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm also okay. I didn't know what to do today, so I'm like, I'm just gonna stream. We're just gonna get the hard part of this game over with. Oh, thank you for the streak, Ender. Welcome on in. Tap, 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 tap. I might have to switch to my PNG because my computer is being so laggy today. We'll see though. Yeah, I'm kind of laggy. Oh well. I was trying with my 3D model earlier, but it was also laggy and there was an update for VC Face and I didn't want to update it right before stream, so yeah, I'm using my 2D model. I do have a few things to talk about before we get into the game. Nothing important, just a couple things I wanted to talk about on stream. First of all, I have a new website. My NeoCities is still up, but you will, and my card is not, but this website is where you can find all my stuff now. It's mobile friendly. Yeah, that's where all my links and stuff are. And that's the website that I will be updating most often. Going forwards. Yeah. There's that. Oh yeah, if you find like any of my links that lead to my NeoCities or my card, let me know because those probably won't work anymore. I also have a new Blue Sky handle. Oh, I can't spell. Related to my website. That is my new Blue Sky handle. What else? What else? What else? Oh yeah, I am planning the next Cyberbat Cinema night where we watch a movie in my server and then we talk about it on stream the next day. The poll is up for my Ko-fi members and Twitch subs. So if you want to vote on what movie we watch next, check that out if you're a sub or if you are a Ko-fi member. Yeah, we got 5 movies in a poll right now to decide on what movie to watch next. So yeah, I'm super excited to do that because the last time we did it, it was a lot of fun. So yeah. Another thing, oh yeah, I put a guitar. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. A guitar. It's gonna be a guitar if I'm playing it. I put a guitar on my wish list because I actually played guitar for like over 10 years, but I lost them when I moved and I'm very sad about it. So I put a guitar on my throne. If you'd like to contribute, here is... Oh, wait, hold on. I think I made a command. My computer's so slow. Oh, I did. But yeah, if you want to contribute, there's a link to it on my wish list, but there's no pressure at all. It's... Oh my goodness. Oh, the lag.
Be wowdy. Matcha73 arrive.
Matcha73 arrive. Hi, Daniel. Welcome on in, friend. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I was just saying, there's no obligation to donate. Oh, wow. Oh my god, the lag. If you want to donate, feel free to, but if not, that's totally okay. This isn't something that I need. It's just something that I think would make me real happy. And I would think doing music streams would be a lot of fun. So yeah, there's that. A goal for this year is saving up for a guitar. But yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome if you're just tuning in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are going to be playing some Shipwrecked 64 shortly. Yeah, I might switch to my PNG because my computer is very laggy today. I'm just finishing up a couple things and then we can get to it. Okay, I think I'm ready. Oh, I'm being flashbanged. Okay. Okay, let me turn the game volume up. If my computer lets me. Okay. I know you can't hear it yet. That's fine. But let's switch scenes to the game. Oh, what the fuck? We're good. That was fucked up. Okay. Oh my god, it's so laggy. Come on, computer, I just want to stream. Okay, I'm pausing the music. And unmuting the game. And unmuting the game. There we go. Oh, I need to turn on my controller as well. Okay, it'll stop lagging once I open it, hopefully. There we go. Okay. Let me set my controller down real quick. I need to tab out again. If you're not familiar with this game, here's the trigger warning. We're at a part of the game that is very hard and filled with a lot of jump scares. So, if you decide that is not for you, that's totally okay. I will catch you next stream. But yeah, make sure you check. What just happened? Something just like popped up on my screen real quick. I don't know what it was. But yeah, I'll catch you next stream if this stream isn't for you. That's totally okay. But yeah, I'm nervous and I'm putting it off. Let's put my lighting on. Hello? Is it working? Bruh. Is it working? Oh, it is. I'm just blind. There we go. Okay, we're good. Also, hold on. I need to... No, that can stay muted, actually. Okay, we're good now. We're good. I gotta remember the controls. Alright, let's just fucking do this. Oh god, I'm nervous. I'm so scared. Oh god, I need to adjust my mic. Yeah, the volume should be okay. It's quite quiet right now, so... Okay, I don't remember how we start this. Oh. I know we have to. Oh, I'm so tense already. Also, Dano, thank you for the streak. I don't think I said that, but I really appreciate it. Oh, bro spawned right under me. That's not fair. Stay out of the water. Bro. That's not fair. That is unbelievable. Stay out of the water. He's camping. God, it's so dark. Bro is camping. That's not fair. Fuck it. Okay, we have read these notes already, but I'm gonna listen to this. This is Stumbler's thing, right?
Hello, future Stumbler.
Yeah.
It's me.
Let me turn this up.
Stumbler. I have the code. Going forward, if you ever need to turn on the workstation,
too much.
the code is 1997. The year when all went wrong.
There we go.
Alright, that's all. Toodles! You look great today, by the way.
Man, I love Stumbler. He's so silly. Okay, the code is 1997. So we need to go... activate this. I really should be looking at the website. I don't remember what to do or where I am, if I'm being fully honest. Okay, we gotta get up there, it looks like. Sorry, I saw something glowing and I thought it was a starling. Am I supposed to know that at this point? I don't remember. How do I get over there? Yeah, how's everyone? Oh, we don't want to go in there. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm just trying not to be scared right now, honestly. And nothing really scary has happened except for Walter fucking spawning under me. D-E-C-D. What does that mean? Shit. I don't remember what this means. Hold on. I have a walkthrough pulled up because it's been so long since I've played this. Oh, flashbang. Okay, plaza. That's where I am. I'm at work, but got no work, so I'm shiny hunting in Pokemon. Hell yeah. Which Pokemon are you hunting for? Also, which game are you playing? Picasso Cipher. Ugh, none of these images are loading. Yeah, okay, I have that code. Oh shit, I gotta remember the jail code. Okay, I'm on Stumbler's website now. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to know this. I need to know how to activate the workstations. Okay, here's where I am. Watch. Oh, we need the fucking crystal video. Shit, where the hell do I get that? You're playing Scarlet and Violet? Ooh, nice. I haven't actually played that one. Looking for a blue duck. That's really funny. One of the only shinies I caught in Legends Arceus was a shiny Psyduck. That's really funny. Hatching mud sprays. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna YouTube this video because I don't remember how to find it, and I just want to get the plaza over with because this part of the game is so hard. Hold on, let me share my screen in a oh wait, I forgot that YouTube doesn't fucking load. Okay, I'm cheating. I'm so I choked a little bit. I'm sorry everyone, I'm cheating. If you're watching this and you haven't played the game, I'm sorry, I'm cheating because I've played this before. I ain't counting the notes. The password is 5525. Okay, make sure we're not in danger. I can't fucking see shit. Imagine cheating couldn't be me. Yeah, I would never cheat in a video game. Okay, I don't know if the starlings can be in here. There's barrels in here, so I assume they can be. Okay, let me take a deep breath. And we're gonna hit the button now. Oh yeah, one of them's coming right now. Oh no, we gotta go down here. Okay, now now I'm locked in. Okay, so what I have to do is shit. It's not that. Basically what I have to do is enter the same code on yeah, shut up, Bucky. I have to enter the same code on every computer. Oh shit. And I have 10 minutes to do it on 20 computers, and I already fucked up. Okay, he's mad at me. He's mad at me and I'm stressed out. Shut up, Bucky. Shut up, Bucky. Also, if you missed my explanation, it's because I'm scared and... Ooh. It's because I'm scared and bad at explaining things. Oh no. Oh no, wrong button. Oh shit. And they play the most stressful music ever, of course. Of course, they play the most stressful music ever. Also, I'm gonna be locked the fuck in and not really paying attention. Oh, fuck. Not really paying attention to chat. My hands are so sweaty. And I don't remember my way around. Oh, there's nothing in here. Cool, cool, cool. I'm so glad I came in here. And I can hear one of them spawning. Oh, I'm singing. Oh, I'm singing. Let's go up. All the way up. There's nothing up here either. Wait. God, there's no fall damage in this game. Oh! No. Speedrun, speedrun. It's so blue in there. No! Okay. We're good. Oh god, don't do this to me. Just in general. No! Oh, fuck! Fuck, that was stupid. Oh no. Two of them. I gotta duck and cover. I hope they didn't see me. Oh, he did. You can't get in there here though, stupid. How about you duck and cover these nuts? I'm sorry. That's disrespectful. You know what? I don't care. I can hear one spawning right now. Wrong button. Ooh. Oh, we were here already. Fuck. Fuck. I can hear one down there. What? Bro, I was midair. What do you want me to do about that? Where the fuck even is he? Is he like up there? Oh, he is up there. Oh, that's Olive. Don't look at me like that, girly. Girl, I'm on a time limit. You are taking your precious time leaving me alone. Oh, I've been here already. Duck and cover. I've done that one. Okay, there's some like over here I need to do. I can hear Walter Walt. Oh shit. Yeah, that's another thing this game does, is it fucks with you like that. Shit. I don't know. Oh shit, I hear one. Oh no! Arnar besties. No! My hands have never been sweatier. Wait, I don't think I want to go that way. That's- wait, no. Okay. I'm so lost. Y'all, we're so cooked. We're so cooked. We only done 10? Oh no, I don't have a barrel to get into. That one didn't get me. Chad, I'm so cooked. Where even is she? Where has she gone? Bruh. This fuck ass goose. My wife is trying to scare me. I cannot hear you. I'm locked the fuck in. I can hear like 8 of them. Oh, this is the one where I jumped off the side. Hi, Macho Wife. Yes. She says hi. I'm toast, chat. I'm cooked. How the fuck are there 10 other computers? Oh, are they in the basement? I'm so cooked. Am I even supposed to be in here? Okay, there is one in here. It doesn't even matter. I have like 2 minutes left. Why are you staring at me over there? Okay. Oh, he dabbed. Nope, I do not see it. I do not see it. That's what I thought, girly. I'm toasted. Well, oof. I'm toast and I'm toasted. I almost ran straight into her. Like, she knows I'm in here. She's looking at me. Oh, we're gonna book it. We're gonna book it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. That's okay. This was good practice. I have not done this in a while. Good practice. Nope. No. How long do I have? 1 minute and we have 7, 6, 7? Oh shit. I did not mean to do that. I just can't do math. Oh, we've been in here. There's not in there. Been in there. We've been in here. 6, 7. We have been in here. Oh my god. Where the hell? I heard someone over there. In here, perchance? No, this is jail. Man, how the frick? I'm so locked in. No. Oh god, I heard one. I hear you, buddy. Oh, is that one? No. I hear you over there. God almighty. What was that noise? Oh, hi, Olive. Oh, I just ran right into her. Yeah. My time is up. Okay, well. They're about to spawn again. I think I'm at 450 eggs hatched for mud spray. That's crazy. I hope you find a shiny one soon. I hope you do. Okay, let's try this again. Thank you, of course. Okay, actually, hold on. I need to hide again. And I need to look at a map of the plaza. Because how... Hold on, what's 20 minus 14? 6. I'm missing 6, and I have no clue where they are. I think I'm also gonna close VTube Studio because it is lagging the fuck out of my stream. So everyone say bye, Matcha. Bye. I'm become PNG now. Hold on. I'm dying now. Thank you forever. Become flattened. Yeah, literally. Okay, where PNG? Hello. I am become unblinking. Okay. Let me... Hold on, I have the Steam walkthrough. Hold up, because I just do not remember this. Okay. So here's the map. But it's... It's oriented wrong, I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna give it another shot. I believe in myself. Do you believe, chat? Believe it. Thank you, wife. My wife believes in me. Okay, are there any spookies out here? Okay, let's do this. Whatever Naruto said, yeah, exactly. Oh shit, nope. There's a bro over there where I need to go. You believed? Thank you, Dano. Sorry, I didn't see that one. Wait, no, I have to go up. This is the wrong door. Oh, is this... No, I think I got this one. Yeah, I did. Okay, I need to go up. Hello, I hear you. I hear ya. Wait. How long has this been here? Oh, here's one of the computers we couldn't find. That's tricky. That's a little bit fucked up and evil. And here's where Olive killed us before. She was just hanging out in the hallway. Okay, let me... Boing. Boing right into a barrel. That sounds weird, I'm sorry. I'm gonna sip my coffee and then we are gonna lock the fuck in. Okay. I believe, just like Naruto. Oh, I thought I was trying to hit it and then run away really fast. Okay, let's do this. Drop down here. Boom. Oh, shit. Oh, she's been released. Can she help me? Can she help me enter all these passwords? Let's just take a moment to be thankful that all the passwords are the same. Honestly, if they weren't, I would commit a crime. Isn't there a way to go over here? No. Okay, shit, I'm wasting time. No fall damage. Dee. Oh shit. Oh shit. And there's a computer over there, so that's perfect. Bro is not aggroed, but he's still walking towards me. Wait, he's not gonna rip the barrel open, is he? Because he can do that. God, we love a big king. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. We love a big king. Said that. Stay over the water. Oh. Brick. Bruh. Oh shit, I just fucking... Oh. He's right there. Where's the fucking goose? Where is he? I'm doing worse this time than I was last time. Ugh. I love that for me. Okay, I'm trying to find... I just got an email. This now is not the time for emails. I go over here carefully. Oh shit. Is he down there? I'm gonna drop down. Bruh! He's just standing there, menacingly. Is he stuck? Bro is stuck in a wall. Stop! Stop! No, he's stuck. Does that mean I can't get these computers? Goose stuck. Bro, oh my god. Right before I type, oh shit. Fucking the 7 in. It won't let me enter it. Oh shit, she's fast as fuck. Girl, go away. She's fast as fuck. Girl, go away. I need to be in here. Spin. Oh shit. Bro! What does bro have against the number 7? He is literally stuck on a bed. I can't type anything. Wow, this is frustrating. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I'm coming back to this area. Bro is glitched the fuck out. Oh no. Yeah, oh! Oh my god, the music. Duck, duck. Oh shit, she was right behind me. She's scary. Okay. Oh shit, I left too early. Okay. Where can I duck and cover? Oh, hello. Oh god. Oh, she fast. And the goose is in here. He's still stuck. Oh god. Oh, what? Oh, I forgot he can break barrels. Shit. She got me. She got me. Okay, that's already open. That's not one of them. Okay. Okay. We're locked in. Okay, we're in a new area. Hopefully the goose is unstuck. Goose stuck. Oh, is this one? Yes. I've never typed 1997 so fast in my life. Oh my god. Where's Stumbler when you need him? Bruh. Oh shit. Did you bring your big boy with you? I don't want him to tear open this fucking barrel. Oh, my neck is really hurting. Is there still a goose in here? I'm gonna lose my shit. Okay, we got that one. Can I please type in this one? Finally. Not gonna save, there's no point. It won't let me save here. Oh, fuck. We gotta go into the basement. I know we haven't done those ones yet. That's right, girly. Get out of here. Into the basement. I am so happy about this information. Okay. Oh shit. Oh fuck, there's one right here. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a dude over here. But I gotta go this way anyways. Okay, I can hear you over here. Oh, there's two of you. There's two of you. Okay, we're in jail again. That's okay. Because we still have time, I think. I haven't been looking at the clock. But I really should, because I don't know how many I have left. And I'm not freaking out. I'm so calm right now. I've never been more calm. I'm so calm. Hi, Rosie. You're seeing me at my calmest right now. What? Always get fucking lost over here. Okay, how many? I have 49 seconds and I have 5 left. Shit. Where the frick are they? Where the heck? I hear you. Shut up back there. I got that one. 30 seconds, I believe. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. Shit. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Time to accept fate? Yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna try again. I have no clue where I am right now. But I think I need to be over here. No, I have to go up. I forgot. I hear you. I hope you're doing well, Rosie. It's nice to see you, friend. Okay, we're gonna hide. We're gonna sip our coffee. And then we're gonna try again. I believe, like Naruto. Oh. Working on job apps. I believe in you. I believe in you. I hope it goes well. Okay. My coffee is sipped. Ah, there's a door up there. What? Oh, hi, Olive. I never noticed the door up there. I have no idea what that is for, how I would even get in there. Interesting. Okay. Let's do this one more time. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, we're gonna go up. And this way, one over here. Okay. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, buddy. Trying to apply for a retail store and their webpage is just a blank page. Oh, that's so frustrating. I hate that. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Flicker Fox, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Feeling better? I'm alive. I don't have the flu anymore, so that's good. But yeah, I'm okay. My head is getting pretty sore, but I really just want to get the plaza over with. Nice. Yeah, having the flu was really horrible, so I'm really glad I'm feeling better. Oh, shit. Gotta get this one. My wrist is really hurting too. I'm so locked in, gamers. Okay, oh, hello. No. Shit. Leave me alone. I hope fucking... Oh god. She was looking right at me. I hope the fucking goose doesn't get stuck in this room again, because that really wasted my time last run. Okay, good. We entered that. Oh, Olive, leave me alone. You got a nice controller for Christmas? Hell yeah, that's awesome. Oh shit. Goose? Yeah, Goose is in this game. No, I said goose. There's a goose. He's a dick. He got stuck on this bed and he wouldn't let me near him. And it was very frustrating when I had to be near him to enter codes. Okay, I know I haven't done all the ones up top yet. Oh, I missed this one last time. Okay, well that's good to know that that's there. Oh shit. Oh, hello. Yeah, I've beaten the game before. I'm just struggling this time because it's been a while since I've played. Okay, we were in there. We need to go to the basement. This is not the basement. This is the basement. I hear ya over there. Okay, that's good. Now we gotta go straight across. And I'm pretty sure someone is in here. Sorry if I don't read chat right away. I'm a little bit locked the fuck in. Oh, fuck. I don't know who spawned or where, but I'm leaving. That sounds like fucking Tattletale. Okay. Done that one. We gotta go over here. The fucking... Oh, I forgot I could do this. The fucking goose. Have you considered messing around looking for secrets with the external program that unlocks console commands? I have not. I may do that, but I'm not sure. Oh, he jumped. That was funny. Okay, can I jump over here? Cool. Oh, I need to get over there. God, the clock is not nice. I don't know where bro is. Oh, Jesus. What kind of animal are they? Beaver? The player character? It is a beaver, yes. Okay, I have 5 left and we have 3 minutes. Ooh. Oh, this is the longest this has ever taken me. Where are the other computers? Whatever. Don't. Olive? Girl, don't. Don't. You got this. Thank you, Rosie. I appreciate it. Oh, I did this one already. Shit. Fuck. I'm so cooked, chat. There's not... What the hell was that noise? I heard a weird noise. And I don't know what it was. God, I just want this to be over with. It's a bug. Was it a clank, like a gate slamming shut? I think maybe, yeah. Oh shit, bro. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. You better not know where I am. Ah, we're so cooked. We're so cooked. Sky sim room next door. I think I've gotten that one. I'm pretty sure the water room I don't have. I'm not gonna make it. Wait, isn't it down here? This one, yeah. I always forget this one. Okay. This is the best we've done yet. So that is good. We got that one. Where the fuck have I not been? I hate this. I hate this. We making it with this one? I have bad news. I don't think we are. We not making it out with this one. Also, an ad starts in 2 minutes, so I'm gonna take a break after I fail, because that will be in about 2 minutes. Oh, did you fucking see that shit? Yeah, I just failed. I'm sorry, Bucky. Okay, we'll try again. Okay. Okay. Oh no, he's gonna get me. How many were you at? That was... I got 16 out of 20. Bro, stop following me. Oh my god. Got all 3 in the basement? I did get the basement ones, yeah. 20? I know, it's crazy. I'm so bad at this part, it stresses me out so much. Okay, we're gonna pause here. And we're gonna play some words on stream for a few minutes. Because I'm a little heated. And, I need a break. And the ad is coming up. And I just hiccuped, excuse me. So we are gonna go to words on stream. And oh my gosh, hiccups. I will see you guys soon. Have a good break. Yeah, see you soon. BRB. Hello, 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 welcome back. Great job at words, everyone. Okay. It's time to lock the fuck in. How we doing? How y'all doing? We got 2 levels? Yeah, great job, everyone. There's a fucking dweller right beside me. And in my ear, and it's like, yeah, you can hear it now. Yes, I did see your message flicker, thank you. I am gaming. Shiny hunting distracted me, fair. Bro is waddling away down there. Okay. I really hope I get this on the next try, because my head is really hurting. And I want to... I don't want it to hurt anymore. This game is quite flashy, and I do have a problem with that. So, yeah. Oh, I thought I saw a guy there. Oh, maybe I did see a guy there. Let me duck and cover. I'm ducking and covering. I don't even know where he is. Oh, hello. Go away. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. My head hurts. I really wanted to finish the plaza at least today. Fuck. I may have to give up after this run, honestly. Shit, I ran into a fucking pole. Oh, fuck. Hello. Okay, get me out of here. Okay. I don't know where she went. But let's go. Go. Sorry, chat, I'm so locked in. We can get a bunch right here, so that's nice. If there's no fucking dudes in here. Oh. Nice. Now we gotta get the water one because we always forget that one. Okay. I hear one. Oh shit. Oh, what the hell? How did I do that? Okay. Bro. How about you fuck off? Squeaks recently put out a video on his Twitter, the next game's enemies in action. Ooh, I don't have Twitter, so I have not seen it, but oh, bro. That sounds awesome, though. Got that one. Oh, we gotta go in here. Hello, you fuck-ass goose. That's right, get out of here. Waddle that ass away. I'm sorry. Oh, that's fair. Okay, we're doing good, we're doing good. I think. There's one over here. This is a really bad spot. Where else? Don't forget the basement either. Oh, we're doing good. Oh, hello. Hello, queen. Yes, bitch. Oh, no, queen. I'm sorry. Oh! Stay out of the water. I'm running. I don't need to be here. I need the basement. Hello. Yeah, out of my fucking way. I'm sick of your attitude. Now I don't even know where I am. Oh shit, that's a... Fuck! Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Is the door open? Okay, cool. I can find the basement easier from here, so honestly, fast traveling. Honestly, let me be real with you, I just fast traveled. I'm gaming this system. And I'm gaming. I'm so cool. I wish I could type in 1997 faster. Hi, gaming. Yeah, I'm gaming so hard. Gamer, that's me. Did I get all three of them? I think I did. What's in here? We've been here already. Okay, now I'm a bit lost. Okay. It'll be okay, it'll be okay. I hear bitch down here. That one's on. Oh, shit. I don't know how many I have left. I hear some. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Oh, it's dark as hell. Okay, good. Leave me alone. Oh, hello, Olive. Stay out of the water. I did this one already. Oh! Where's the big computer that tells me how many I have to get? Bruh. Oh! Hello. Sorry, girly pop. What's down here? Oh, that's the entrance. Girl, what do you want? What do you want? I know you probably want, like, revenge or something, but I just want to finish this level. Get me the fuck out of here. There's walrus, man. There's nothing in there. We're at 16 again. What the hell? Okay, I am getting a little pissed off. Oh, not what I meant to do. Oh, hello. I assume she wants her secrets to stay buried, though maybe not. Yeah. Yeah. Let me go this way. No. No. Let me go up here, maybe? Have I done these ones? Yeah. Damn. How the hell did I do this, like, the first few times? I'm so lost. I'm so confusion. I've accepted my fate. I'm not gonna win this time. Yeah, no. Oh well. You know what I'll do? I'll watch after stream. I'll watch some videos. And we'll try to do it next time. Yeah, cuz like where the actual shit am I? Yeah. It's okay, Bucky. We'll get him next time. This seems hard. It's a bit hard. Okay. Okay, yeah, so I'm giving up. My head hurts and my neck hurts. And it's too much. I can't really do flashing lights. But I do really love this game. So I'm gonna pay the price for that. But yeah, my head hurts, and I think I'm gonna... Aw, thank you for the head pats, Dano. I think I'm gonna call it quits for today. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I had a really good time.
A worm?
A worm? Even though we struggled really bad. We struggled real bad, but that's okay. Look at me, Bucky. We'll get him next time, buddy. Dab for me. We'll get him next time. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed that I couldn't do it, honestly. What is happening? Oh god, my Xbox and Steam overlay just opened. Why did the Xbox overlay open? Hold on. I was trying to turn off my controller. Okay, hold on. We'll listen to this banger for a bit. Okay, my controller's off. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't finish the plaza today. I did my best. I cannot find those 4 computers. So I'll do a bit of research and hopefully we can finish this another time. Because I do really love this game and I do want to finish it on stream. Yeah, hopefully I can actually finish the plaza next time. So yeah, let's exit the game. Spooky. Okay, let's turn on the music and we'll switch scenes. Oh! I'm not on this scene. Hold on. Surprise! Okay. Let me turn the music up a little bit. But yeah, I hope everyone has a lovely day today. Oh, thank you for the head pets. Yeah, I'm hiding under the desk. I have more snacks and treats under there. Yeah, I don't have a ton to say. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm tired now. Okay. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun. I hope, well, I did have fun. I'm glad that you guys were here to chat with me and keep me company while I got bonked. Keep me company while I do a little gaming. But yeah, thanks for watching me get angry and scared. I hope you all have a nice day today. I will hopefully see you again this week. But for now, take care. We're gonna look for someone to raid. Someone I follow just started streaming. So I think I'm gonna raid them. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna switch to the ending scene. Okay, we're gonna raid someone. Okay, we're gonna go raid my friend Steph. They are gonna play some Animal Crossing soon and some Peak later. Yeah, we're gonna go say hi. Yeah, I hope everyone has a great day today. Thanks for chilling. Take care of yourselves. I will see you later. Bye-bye. Bye.